regarding transparency and community engagement. This is the way I was treated on the Community Engagement Committee. I was told to stand in the corner. I was told to be quiet. I was told I could only observe, and if I spoke, it was on pain of eviction.
Breakfast
They do.
at the Whitestone?
They do.
The Chatham Rotary, I'm a member.
Yeah.
Please, though, this is our meeting, though, okay?
Yeah, sure.
I just
May
want
I-
to... No,
do you have a co-
no, Wayne, no.
No,
This
do you have
is
a
our
copy?
No, this is our meeting.
Right, but do you have
No,
a
I'm
copy
not-
for the public?
I don't... No, this is not really a public... I mean, you can come in and you're an observer, but I'm not going to... I mean...
These are draft documents, Wayne. When things are in process and they're in draft form, then they're not foilable, okay? They're not public. The things that have to be made available to the public are things that the board is considering. So when the board is considering a charter, that charter will be part of the public
Are they
backup.
the board?
When the board as a
Are all
whole,
three of them the board?
Excuse me.
oh, you're here to observe, correct? You're not here to participate, you're here to
Sure,
observe.
as a member of the community, I'm not here to say anything.
Right.
This shows you what the Community Engagement Committee really is. The title is a hoax. It is a union voter bloc engagement committee. The only people they're interested in addressing, and it's a tiny percent of the community, are the fiscal beneficiaries of the CCSD.
You know, we started this group last year, and it's basically a board committee for us to sit down and figure out how we can engage our community more.
Just out of curiosity, just for input purposes, is Rich the only person on the committee from the outside?
At this time, yes.
Yes.
You know, members. Who do we want our members to be? Maybe we have someone from all of the stakeholders. Students, teachers,
Parents.
parents, yep. Oh, the board.
Yeah, support staff.
Yeah, support staff. Yeah, how the board can engage, how we can get information out, how we can get information and feedback from our community so it can help us make good decisions.
Oh, it's budget time, or there's a capital project, or there's, those kinds of things.
Say we were going to make an important decision about our facilities.
Does the community include anyone outside of the fiscal beneficiaries of the school system?
Well, we'll have to give some thought to that. I just have to give some thought to that. Are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Yes. I think that it's something that I really need to think about.
There is a perimeter of just fiscal beneficiaries that represent the stakeholders?
That's just a difficult question.
That's a
for me to
difficult
answer
question.
Right this minute,
Thank
for
you.
whatever
Thank you
reason,
for your
but-
candid input. They were defined very clearly by Ms. Spock in the meeting. The students, the parents, the teachers, the other union members, retired teachers, and retired administrators. So who's left out? 95% of the community, the taxpayers. And what is the reason for this union voting bloc engagement committee paid for at our expense by the taxpayers? It is to bring in the union voting bloc that installed most of you. Installed Ms. Hover, Mr. O'Connor, Ms. Conti, Mr. Knight, and Mr. Kelly. They all got the union.
You get all of us.
Yeah, there's 6 of them. All of them in the last 2 years were installed with the union endorsement. This is an endorsement that is developed behind closed doors in a non-democratic way and released after the last newspaper is printed to drive in approximately 500 voters for, and this was discussed on this union voting block engagement committee. They were looking to bring in their voting block for budgets, quote, bonds, quote, and large facilities decisions, which might very well be interpreted as the closing of buildings. So I think that the totally mislabeled and misleading Community Engagement Committee needs to be dropped. And maybe the entire committee should be dropped as a taxpayer expense. Regarding the Facilities Committee, we've already established that SEI produces contract ideas at about 5 times the cost of local contractors. That's what Mr. Gilger's bid for the access road was versus SEI. You know, I don't trust SEI. I don't trust the process. The Facilities Committee. This is a bond rebuilding committee. It's currently up to about $12 million in unnecessary, unmandated, totally elective spending.
And the fitness center addition?
Yes, the fitness center addition was $840, is that right?
Yep. Bus loop alterations, long-range plan, $1,155,000.
The music addition, which to me looks like $1 million
Yeah.
and change.
That was essentially what we had looked at on the last project. So all of your items total just under 12 million. Building condition survey total is $373,642.50. 5-year plan, $6.4 million, and the long range plan is $5.1 million.
We're not presenting it as this is a building project. We're not presenting it as this is work we want to do. What we're doing is we're saying these are things that we would like to see happen, that are building wants or needs, that are, supported wants or needs.
The bond that they're building looks suspiciously like the old bond. That is, it includes a giant high school parking project, elective music rooms, and elective weight rooms. So this is the 2013 bond developed behind closed doors with no public oversight by elected officials who are all in the union's pocket. I just want you guys to know that the public is not ignorant, and we've sacrificed a lot of our time to get informed, and you guys should stop mislabeling things and trying to fool the public. And I'm glad to see a few board members starting to question the brutal secrecy of the superintendent, because the New York State Comptroller's report
Sorry, your time's up.
was an indictment for white-collar crime. Thanks.
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.